Bonsoir guys! So unfortunately I can't be there on Wednesday night for the round 3 of the M&B Worlds, just family stuff, but that doesn't mean there isn't a video, because the previous Saturday I raced our cars. Which is, I don't know, Chesterfield's Buggy Club, but they also have an on-road section as well. Now I have raced there before in a Mini, and if I can find a video that I've done there as part of either the Rug Masters or another series that I might have been involved in, then I'll post a link up there. If nothing appears, it means I can't find a video, but I have raced there with my Mini. I know I have. I'm not necessarily very good at the Buggies or anything. I'm trying to take the MB World Series on a Wednesday night, not M&B, MB, do you know, alright, it's MB, I'm trying. The MB Series on a Wednesday night, trying to take that a little bit seriously. I want to have a laugh and a giggle, and I'm not very good, so, you know, there's only a certain amount that I'm taking it seriously. But the race at Chesterfield, with a couple of phone calls and almost all of Team Snafu decided that we were going to invade that event, so all 3 of us were on tour. The only person we were missing was Junior. Where were you, dude? Come on, Dad, you need to sort that out. If Team Snafu's on tour, can't go anywhere without their team mascot. So before we get into the racing, let's have a quick look at exactly what Team Snafu was running. So obviously I'm running my team associated B6.1, it's a 6.1. Mark's running his Yokomo, and Carl's running his brand new Xray, which was absolutely, I've never seen a car hug it like it were magnetised to the track. It really drove well, looked really good going round. I beat you, like, you know, but it did look good going round from my rear view mirror. Now Mark was definitely twitching at one point because I had him on the ropes. I equalled his qualifying lap, so he really had to pull it out of the bag for 2 qualifyings, which he did, and he qualified up in the air. My qualifying, well, Q1 I managed to get 15 laps, but a brand new track, and I was just feeling my way around. Very different to MB. Very different to MB because there seemed to be a lot less grip, so I may have borrowed some tyres from you, Mark, from your stash, or you might have thrown some at me because I were grumbling and crying, going, there's no grip! So some tyres came over. Q2, therefore, I went from 15 laps up to 16 laps. Q3, I did 16 laps. And Q4, surprisingly, I did 16 laps again, which I was hoping to do a bit more, but wasn't to be. So throughout the day of good fun and shenanigans and the qualifying and the banter and the giggles, that put me on pole for the B final. Yeah, there were only an A and B final, but I'm still on pole, so let's see how we get on. There we go, I'm on pole position, let's go. Steady start. Oh, ran wide there over the barrier and everything. Lucky to get away with that, really. Over the first jump, over the second jump. Smashing. That's the first time I think I've started on pole and had a relatively clean start. Alright, first down the straight, he's off. Oh, car going a bit quick there, he's hunted himself up the wall. So, over the jumps, over the bobbles, and around the corners. Yeah, solid start into the second lap. Not the fastest car in the world, but don't always need to be the quickest, you just need to be consistent and not crash. Don't know, liking the look of my car now with the yellow front wheels and the green. Ooh, a bit of a back end stepped out there a bit. I found that when I'm going down the straight, and same at MB, when I'm racing down the straight there, when I touch the back brake, there is a tendency of the car wanting to swap ends on itself a bit. Now I don't know if that's I don't know if there's something I can do about that, whether or not I need to do all the braking and then turn the wheels, whether it's because I've got the wheels turned and then I'm braking and it's trying to come round on itself from that point of view. I don't know. Better men than me know the answers to these questions, so post in the comments if you do know. Anyway, as I was saying, I do like the look of my car at the minute with the green wheels. I'm going to have to organise some green wheels for the back as well. Or yellow wheels, I should say. Very John Deere-esque. So, steady, constant lines, and so far no snafu. That marker got out of the way there, just saying thank you. It's funny, I'm getting good turning when I'm not under, when I'm not actually under power. The car turns in well, but as soon as I'm applying the power again, I don't know whether or not I'm just a bit heavy on the trigger. It wants to push wide all the time. I don't know if there's a tweak I can make to the car to make it sort of rotate round a bit better under power. I guess then you run the risk of grip rolling. It's such a balance between, you know, being fast and on the ragged edge, I suppose, and knowing what you're doing. I know I'm not fast compared to some of the other lads, but, you know, for my little world, I'm doing alright. Thank you there, back marker. Staying out of the way. Steady away. I think we're halfway through now. Sharpie's had a bit of an issue there.
No, keep going, buddy. Keep going.
So we did ask them whether or not he wanted me to yield position and let me lap him, but I said no, keep going. I had a decent lead, so there were no real pressure. And in all honesty, when he's driving, well, I struggle to keep up with him. I think he'd just had a couple of issues himself in the first 2 or 3 laps that had dropped him back a bit. Ooh. Oh, trying to sneak up the inside of him there. Somebody on the roof. Good marshalling. Yeah. He's actually gapping me a bit here. His car did look well going round. Just seemed to turn a bit better, and that's, oh no, got wrapped up with another car there. That's when I managed to make a dive up the inside and start pulling away a bit. Well, we started the final with 5 cars and then there were 3, so we've had 2 retirements. So we're all making the podium here. Nicely round that one. And that's the buzzer, so I've just got to come round and finish. After this, a bit of stunt driving on my behalf. I meant to do that. Just showing off. There we go. 1 snafu all through the event, and there you go. Take my first B victory.
Cheers, buddy. You were catching me though. If you hadn't have had as many snafus, you were getting me.
Get in! Yes! Come on! My first victory. My first buggy racing victory. Yeah, alright. It's a B final, and by the end of it, there were only 3 cars left in it. So Team Snafu got 1st and 2nd place in the B final. And Mark, I think you came 5th, 4th, 5th in the A final. Post on the wall. 4th or 5th, I can't remember. But more importantly, I won. More importantly. Yeah, great club, great atmosphere. They all were really welcoming. I highly recommend anybody going and checking it out. It was, yeah, good times had by all. Really well run on the day. Like everything, it's always better if there's some more people, but my understanding is it was quiet. It was a quiet day. I think there was only 12 of us actually racing, and but it does get busy. It gets up to 40 or 50 drivers, so you do need to definitely pre-book if you're going to go buggy racing, because it does get busy. And there's, from what I can understand, that where the pitting is in the hall, they've only got limited numbers, so I think it's like capped at 40 odd or 50 odd. I can't remember, don't quote me on that. I'll leave a link in the description below for the car's website, Facebook page. Go and check it out and show them some love. As I say, they were really welcoming, nice bunch of lads to race with. And until the next time, Team Snafu is on tour. Toodle pip.